Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear friends. Welcome to my channel Learning to Expert. Dear friends, in previous lecture we have learned about some basic understanding of Java programming language. Now in our today class we will learn some layouts and then we will create our first a very simple Android application. So let's start our today class. Layouts. Layout basically what's layout? Layout defines the structure for a user interface in your app activity. Its mean layout defines the structure. Structure means user interface. Through user can interact with your app. As you can see in this image, so this is the basic interface. Through user can interact with your app. And in this image you can see three buttons. When user press button 1, there will be some functionality, and when user press button 2, maybe it will open a new screen, and when user press button 3, maybe this button perform a different functionality. So the functionality of this button we will write as a backend in Java programming language. So we can design layout by using two methods. One is the declare user interface elements in XML, and second one is the programmatically, means instantiate layout elements at runtime. So let's see. First one, declare user interface elements in XML. So this is the basic snapshot of a simple XML layout. So here you can see a root directory, that is a relative layout. In relative layout, there is a one ID that will be assigned of this layout. Second one, we will define what will be width and what will be height of this layout. Context. Basically, in Android development, if you are creating a user interface using XML, then you have one activity, and one activity have a XML layout. In XML layout, you will define interface. So it's mean this XML is a this XML layout is a element is a child of main activity. So it's mean main activity, this layout is a main activity, and you can perform and you can design user interface in this element, in this user layout, and the functionality you will define in the main activity. So it's mean in Android development you will create a activity, and there activity has two parts. One is a front end and second is a back end. So front end, you will design your interface, and the back end you will write functionality of your buttons. So it means some context mean this layout belongs to main activity. Okay, and in this layout you have a button. Now here you can see we are creating a button by using XML property. In button property, here we can see a width, what will be width of this button and what will be height of this button, and I will discuss later align parent top, central, horizontal and margin top. I will discuss in next tutorial. So here is a text my button, means this text will be displayed on a button. So that was the user interface in XML. Nice. Instantiate layout element at runtime. So this is a snapshot where now we are creating a layout by using programmatically. Here you can see in this class main activity that will extend app complete activity, means a component activity that will be used to define layout. On create is the main method of this activity. First of all, whenever you will call main activity first of all on create method will be called. On create method, in this method, here you can see a set content view or dash layout dot activity main. So this activity main is the basically XML layout. Now in this case we are creating our layout by using programmatically. Then next line you will see relative layout to the object find view by ID. It means you can find view by a unique ID. R.id my layout. As you can see previous slide here you can see and you can see a relative layout Android ID my layout. So this my layout is the ID of this relative layout. So that is ID. Then we will create a button. Button is a basically class. You will create an object of this button. Button create button new button context. Context means you are going to create a button in this class main activity. Create button dot set text my button. So by writing this line, your text my button will be displayed on the button. Okay, now you have a button. Now you have a button. Now we have to add this button to our respective relative layout. Here you can see a created button that is the object of this button. Set layout params new relative because we have a relative layout. As you can see here, relative layout. Set layout params relative dot layout param wrap content and relative layout dot layout param wrap content. So wrap content and second one is the wrap content. Here you can see in the relative layout. Here you can see a sorry property layout width match parent and match parent. So here you can also write layout with wrap parent and layout height wrap parent. So if your option you can write match parent or wrap content, match parent or wrap content. So actually wrap content this will define the height and width of relative buttons. So and at the end layout dot add view. Now you are going to add this button to the layout. So by using this line layout dot add view button. What is the button of here? Our button object is a created button. So now we will add our created button to a layout. Okay. And here you can see sorry example you can see here declare element declare user interface elements in XML. Here you can see on the left side and on the right side you can see instantiate layout elements at runtime. So it's mean on the left side you are creating a button by using XML and on the right side you can see you are going to create a button by programmatically. So it's your option. Either you can design your layout by using XML or you can design your layout by using programmatically. So here you can see this one. that is actually a screen. So that is called activity. In Android, we will write activity. Sorry, we will say this is the activity. Okay, so that is the activity. And in this activity, main activity, that is a main activity. On the left side, you are creating layout by using XML. On the right side, you can see you are creating a layout by using programmatically. So this one, main activity, that is a context of this class. And here you can see on the right side, make class, public class, main activity, extend app, compat activity. Here you can see set content view, or dot layout activity main. So this activity main is a this layout, this one on the left side you can see. So on the right side you can see a relative layout is equal to relative layout point view by ID. So when you will write this line, then here you can see a my layout. So this relative layout is declared in this one. So this is a backend and this is a front end. But in this case, we are creating a layout by using XML and by using programmatically. So that is a simple. So when you write this line, this code, then you can see your interface like this. If you write this code, then you can see your interface like this. But difference is that when you declare layout in XML, then you can preview your layouts. But when you are creating your layout using programmatically, then you can see your layout at a runtime. Okay, basic structure. Basic structure. So if you are going to creating a Android app, then it's depend on you. Either you are creating your layout in XML or you are creating your layout in programmatically. So if you are creating your layout by using XML, then this will call front end, and the functionality of your designed layout in XML you will write in a backend and backend. So in backend, I mean develop in Java programming language, you will write the functionality of your layout. For example, a button, when you will press a button, then what will be happen if you will press button. So then functionality of this button you will write in a backend. Here is the example: front end and backend. As a front end, you can see there we have defined this one in XML, designed in XML, and right end developed in Java. So whenever you have a button in front end, then its functionality you will write as a backend in Java programming language. So that was our today class. So in next class we will create a first Android app programmatically,